right. Thanks, you guys, for joining us. My name is Mike Green. I'm here to share some information with you today about Leafit. I'm coming to you from Spokane, Washington. This is our product and business overview. And before I get started, I want to let you know that Mike Lucas will be in the background answering questions. So if you come up with questions along the way and you want to get them out there real quick, he's answering those on the fly. And as Mike said, he's going to be going through a few polls as well. So please respond to those if you could. Appreciate that input when you give it to us. So let me do a little background check for you, let you know who you're talking to. Again, my name is Mike Green. I'm out of Spokane, Washington. I did 18 years in the banking industry, branch manager, regional vice president type, and at the end of that career decided I wanted to go out and launch my own company. Ran a small business for about 3 years, realized it was a little bit tougher than I thought. You know, after being a banker for 18 years, you figure how tough can it be to run a one-man operation? Well, it was tougher than I thought. At the end of that business run, I literally fell into the casino industry. It was supposed to be a part-time job. Unfortunately, the gentleman that I went to work for were in acquisition mode. They were buying casinos all over the country. They found out I had a management background, threw me in a suit, and 3 years later I found myself running casinos for them. I say I got stuck in that industry because it wasn't really my passion. My passion had become direct sales. I had found direct sales with a company called XL Communications back when I was self-employed, and after XL Communications, that led into a company called Zango. Really enjoy, it is my passion, the direct sales business model, the home-based business model. Being able to help somebody build a part-time income working on less than a part-time basis, to me, is pretty exciting. Most of us already have a full-time job. Some of us have 2 full-time jobs. We've got a full-time life. We don't have time to really figure out how to make money doing anything else. We certainly don't want to go punch another clock someplace. And in the direct sales arena, you can actually work at your pace when you've got an extra minute or two and apply some energy and actually build a nice secondary income stream. That's what I love about the direct sales market. Now, when I say that's my passion, I'll tell you, I'm not one of those guys that's going to try to convince you that I know everything about direct sales, but I am going to tell you I've seen a lot over the last 2 years. There's been a lot of changes to this industry. There's been a lot of new compensation plans that have come into the mix, and I'm one of those spreadsheet guys. So anytime a new program comes to the market, it seems like my phone starts ringing. It says, hey, Mike, can you analyze this comp plan? Can you throw this on one of those spreadsheets and tell me whether or not it makes sense? I've seen a lot of these business models in the last 2 years. And all I can tell you personally, I think there's something big coming. I think that something big is Leafit. Now, even though the company is a year old now, I'm going to tell you that it still is on the ground floor. And I'm going to share some numbers with you that will prove that in just a second. Now, what you need to do today is simply pay attention, close attention, but then you're going to want to act fast. Why you want to act fast is we've got something that's launching beta test, a mobile application that's coming to market in the second quarter. The people that act on this information today are the ones that are going to benefit most from that application that launches in the second quarter. Okay. Now, the reason you want to act fast is you want to get in on the inner circle of a business model like this. Okay. You don't want to wait until everybody already knows about a program like Leafit to join. Then you end up in the outer circle. The outer circle is often called, oops, you waited too long. Everybody already knows about it. You know, most of the money's been made. You don't want to wait until most people already know about a business model like this, because then you end up in the middle circle. And if you've probably guessed, it's almost as bad as the outer circle. It's usually, oops, you waited too long. What you want to do is act when very few people know about Leafit. And I promise you that's today. If you go out and poll your friends, they'll tell you that, no, I've never heard of them. You know, what is it? We're going to explain what it is today, but you're going to want to take action today. You want to get into the inner circle and be one of the first that joins. Join first inside of a direct selling business model like this. You end up being positioned to make the most. You can't just join and sit back. You've got to join, go into action, and those that join first, go into action, are the ones that almost always make the most inside of this type of business model. Now, I want to talk about the market space that we're in. I get really excited about this because in XL, I was in the long distance industry. In Zango and a couple other smaller companies I was with, health and wellness. We're in 3 different industries with this business model. Online advertising, $100 billion industry. Affiliate, direct sales, $165 billion. We're in that market space a couple of different ways. But the one I'm most excited about is e-commerce, a $1.1 trillion industry that's growing like wildfire. We're in that industry in a big way with this new mobile application that I want to share with you today. Now, you take those 3 industries and lace them together inside of social networking, where there's already over 2 billion free subscribers that are joining social space, and this company is hitting a home run. That's $1.3 trillion in the markets that they're in, and every single one of those markets is growing. Now, the basis of our business model is a social network. So let's do a little history here. Facebook launched in 2004. They have 1.23 billion active users. Those are people that log into their Facebook account at least once a month. 1.23 billion active users. Twitter launched in 2006, 241 million active users. Instagram, a social network that not everybody has heard of, launched in 2010, 150 million active users. Same with Pinterest. Not everybody's heard about that social network, but they launched in 2010, over 70 million active users. The first point I want to make here is a social network like Leafit, like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. Social networks attract tens of millions, hundreds of millions, billions of free subscribers. It's free to join. You join Facebook for free, Twitter for free, Instagram, Pinterest for free. You're going to join our social network for free as well. And that freeness is what attracts the masses. That's the basis of our business model. You can think about millions, hundreds of millions of people joining our social space. That's what's going to put you in a very advantageous position with this business model. Now, we all missed these companies. At least I think we did. I can't speak for you. I don't know you personally, but I know I missed it. If any one of us had been in the inner circle of one of these business models when they first launched and went into action with them and connected ourselves with them, we probably wouldn't be sitting here today. That's how important that inner circle is. If we were in the inner circle of one of these companies, we'd be sitting someplace, but it wouldn't be here today. It'd be, on a mountaintop, beachside in Maui, someplace, but we wouldn't be sitting here. The biggest question is who's next inside of this social space? Who's next? Who's the next big deal? And again, I think that's Leafit. Leafit is simply a social network, but it's a social network that has a mobile application, a desktop application that's coming to market that's extremely exciting. It is so powerful, we've got a provisional patent filed on it. There won't be another social network out there that can do exactly what we're doing because we've got a provisional patent filed on it. Now, before I explain this application to you, I want to share with you why social networks grow so fast. But before I got involved with this company, I always thought, man, it must be tough starting a new social network because if you're the first person to join that social network, who are you going to be talking to? There's nobody else there. Where are all your friends? Oh, they're over at Facebook. Well, how are they going to talk to you in your new social network if you're the only one there? So here's what's changed. Connect with Facebook. I never used to know what that means. That blue button right down at the bottom of the sign-up page. Click Connect with Facebook. And when you join our social network, all of your content from your Facebook account flows right into your social network with Leaf. And if you would like, leave that doorway open. When you're posting up inside of your social network, your Leafit social network, your post automatically posts inside of Facebook. When your friends are over in Facebook today and they're posting up in Facebook, that information is transported right into your Leafit social network. It's an open two-way street, so you're not missing anything. You're seeing everything from your Leafit social network. You're seeing everything that's going on inside of your Facebook account today. So the question becomes, where do you want to hang out? Do you want to hang out in Facebook today or in Leafit? Because the information porthole is open. It's transferring back and forth both ways. We feel that people want to come to Leafit every day for this technology, this mobile application. And again, this mobile application works on a desktop or a laptop as well. But it's called Take a Picture. Take a picture and watch the items inside of that picture turn into products that can be purchased at the lowest price online. It's huge. Part of this will be image recognition in the long term. Image recognition along with what we call tagging. Image recognition in this example brought up a barbecue, metal skewers, and Pendleton barbecue sauce. Tagging works like this. You say, you know what? Thank you, Mr. It app, for giving me the prices on those items, but what I had a bigger interest level in was the Paul's red golf shirt. That's what I'd really like to focus in on. So you tag that picture and say, no picture, I'm not looking for the barbecue sauce, or the skewers. I'm looking for that golf shirt. You tag that. A little text box opens up, and all you need to do is type in Nike golf shirt. Hit search again, and the It app is going to scour through all of the retailers that It app knows of and bring back to you the least expensive place to buy that golf shirt today. Now, you were talking to Paul 5 minutes ago, and he told you paid $125. That's that new climate control material where you don't even sweat when you golf. It's a great shirt, $125. He's proud of it. You just use your IT app to take a picture of Paul, search that shirt, found it online. The IT app found it for you for $89.95. Huge deal. Now it gets better. Share that picture with your friends. We call it Grow It here at Leaf. Get it? Grow It, Leaf, grows. Grow It is simply where share, follow, and like are all wrapped up into one simple function. But as you share that picture inside of your social space, remember, you just posted up this picture. It's going to float over into Facebook as well if you have that doorway open. Don't know why you wouldn't want that doorway open, but you're sharing information about the picnic. And oh, by the way, Paul's golf shirt that he paid $125 for, found it with my IT app for $89.95. Guess what happens? One of your friends buys that shirt off of that picture that you posted and tagged. You get paid. You get paid when they buy that shirt. It's huge. Now, there's a comment section inside of our social network, just like most social networks. I think that comment section ends up turning into more of a product review. Jonathan's going to say, hey, sorry I missed a barbecue, but yeah, Paul's golf shirt, love those shirts. I own several of them. Can't believe you found them online for $89. I'm going to go buy a couple of more. So I think that ends up being more of a product review section. There's a notification bar that brings up all kinds of other functionality, but the search notification becomes not just people search, but product search as well. What are you looking for today? Maybe it's 6 months ago that picture was taken of Paul's golf shirt, and you're thinking, man, I need some new golf shirts. And I remember that one Paul was wearing. Type in red Nike Polo right inside of your newsfeed. It searches your newsfeed and brings that picture back to the front and says, hey, now I found it online for $79.95. Buy now. That's simple. Now, everything that I just explained to you, I want to be very clear, is free. You join our social network for free. Just like you join Facebook for free, you join Leaf It for free. You can be free for life, never spend a penny, and be inside of our social network for free. You get to download that IT app to a smartphone or to your desktop or to your laptop or to a tablet for free. You get to take pictures for free. You get to tag those pictures. Tagging is simply identifying what's inside of that picture. What is it you want it to go search online and find? It's your Google search, okay? You're using it to search. The image, you simply tag an item inside of that picture and say, this is what I'm looking for. So tagging is free. Share those pictures with your friends and you get paid. When they buy product that you've tagged inside of that picture, you get a piece of that affiliate commission that gets generated. Now, it's not just your friends. You share that picture with your friends, 100 friends. We'll say that's the average. Now, I'm a little bit below average. I only got 77 friends inside of Facebook, but one of my friends has over 80,000. Now, my math tells me that if I take his 80,000, excuse me, and my 77, the average of that is just over 100. So if you're like me and you don't have 100 friends inside of social space, don't worry. I'm sure some of your friends have far more than 100. So we'll say the average. You share that picture with just 100 of your friends. If they buy from that picture that you tagged, you get paid a commission off of that sale. Let's say 10 of your friends share that picture with their friends. And let's say they all just averaged 100 friends. That's 1,000 people that are seeing your picture that you posted. When they buy from that picture, not just your friends, these are their friends. When they buy from that picture, you get paid again. Let's say 10% of those people share it with their 100 friends. You've got 10,000 people, more than likely at this stage of the game, people that you don't even know, that are seeing your post. They buy that golf shirt, you get paid a commission. What if? What if 10% of those people were to share that picture with their friends? That puts you at over 100,000 people, again, people that you don't even know that saw your picture. If they buy from that picture, you get paid a commission, and you're doing all of this for free. You join the social space for free, you're taking pictures for free, you're tagging those pictures, simply identifying an item inside of the picture that you want the IT app to find. You did that for free. Share those pictures with your friends, who share it with their friends, who share it with their friends, who share with their friends around the globe 12 different times. That picture goes viral. You get paid anytime someone buys from that picture for free. Now, become an associate. This gets even more powerful. You don't have to do this, but I'm telling you, this is where you want to be. $40 a month. That's it. There's no upfront cost. There's no annual administrative fee. There's no annual anything. It's $40 per month. No contracts. It's just $40 per month. You pay the $40 monthly builder package, and you get to earn when your friends start taking pictures. So you've got friends that come join you at Leaf. You introduce them to the social network. They use your invite code to sign up into the Leaf family. They're using the social network for free. They're taking their pictures for free, tagging for free, sharing for free. You get paid from your friends taking pictures. 9 levels deep. 9 levels of invites. That's the friends that you invite, plus the friends they invite, plus the friends they invite. 9 levels deep. Anytime any one of them takes a picture and someone buys from that picture, they get paid, but because you paid that $40 per month, you get paid too. It's huge. Now, there's 3 other income streams that come with this, but already we're at you take pictures for free and get paid for free. You want to be an associate? $40 a month, and now you get paid when your friends start taking pictures, people that you've introduced to this business model or just to the social space for free. And that's why you want to act fast. You want to be the one that uses what we call an invite code, your invite code, to invite your friends into this social space. As long as you're the ones that invited them to Leaf, you're the one that's going to get paid when they take a picture. That's why you want to act fast. You don't want to wait until they're already a part of Leaf or have signed up into the social network with somebody else. You want to be the one that invites them here. That's what's going to be very, very powerful, because for life, as they take pictures and invite other people to come join the social space, they take pictures, you get paid. Now, the rest of what you get for $40 a month is huge. You get $100 in advertising. There's an advertising model built in here where you can promote a website or product inside of our social network, kind of like Facebook does, where Facebook generates over $20 million a day selling advertising spots inside of their social space. Same thing here. You're going to be giving $100 in free advertising to get into that space every single month. Promote what you want, product or your own website or somebody else's. You're going to get sales tools, sales funnels, Google Hangouts like this, conference calls, extensive training on how to build a bigger and bigger team of friends. Now, if you're not very good at social networking, don't worry. I'm not either. But I'll tell you, we've got tools in place that will help you build a huge social network. Now, there's another income stream I want to talk about. I'm going to give you some specific dollar amounts on that income stream. Before I do, I need to give you this income disclosure statement. You can get a copy of this for yourself at leafitids.com. This is one of those business models that when we start talking about dollars, I've got to give you this statement. So grab a copy for yourself, but the meat of it is right here. Your success inside of this business model depends upon your skills, your work efforts, and market conditions. And Leafit does not guarantee any level of income or success. Okay? This is one of those business models where you can make a ton of money. A ton. I think I just explained one of the ways to make a ton. Take pictures, become an associate, have your friends taking pictures, and you can make commissions on a bunch of stuff being sold. Cars, computers, clothing, whatever you want to take a picture of. So you can make a ton of money in this business model, but it's up to you. You've got to get this business model to work for you. Okay? So you can make a ton, you can make none. It's up to you. We've got a very clear roadmap for you to run on, but you've got to take that roadmap and get it to work for you. We'll help you along the way. In fact, we're helping people right now. In fact, the person that invited you to this webinar, we're helping them right now by explaining this business model to you for them. We'll do the same for you. All you have to do is invite someone to a webinar like this. We'll explain it to them for you. It's that simple. Now, what happens when you pay that $40? Yes, it allows you to earn more off of your friends taking pictures, but you also end up in what's called a 3x9 force matrix. Now, the 3 simply means that the people that you invite into the program are going to fit on your front line of this force matrix, and there's only going to be 3 spots that get filled up. But they can be filled up by more than just you. Those 3 spots can be filled up by the person that invited you to this webinar today. Okay, I'll show you how that works in a second. But remember, there's someone that invited John to this business model. And there's someone that invited Jen to this business model. All of those people potentially could be helping you fill up this 3x9 force matrix. Here's how it works. John invited you to a webinar. He also invited Marla to a webinar the same time he invited you to the webinar. You acted first. You said, you know what? I'm going to lock myself a spot in that matrix. I want to be connected to John because I know he's a hustler, but I'm going to get right underneath him. So I'm going to lock my spot in the matrix. 15 minutes later, Marla said the same thing, but that 15 minutes put Marla below you. John's matrix is full in this example. The next open spot is directly underneath you. So Marla fits in your number 1 spot. Now, you get so excited, you get done with a webinar, you get your recorded copy of it, and you're like, man, I'm going to go share that with Mark. Mark comes in and watches a recorded webinar. He gets excited. He says, really, John, I'm with you. He pays his $40. He locks his spot in this 3x9 force matrix in your second spot. Marla's in your first spot. Mark's in your second. Jim, that you don't even know, that guy that's 3 levels above you, that introduced Jen, who then introduced John to this business model, he was talking to Mary, and Mary says, man, I want a piece of that. Take pictures, get paid in the social network. I'm one of those crazy Facebook people. I can go crazy with that business model. Jim's matrix was full as well, and the next open spot in the matrix was in your third position. You've now got your front line filled. Only one person that you invited. Now, let's look at the other person you invited. The same time you invited Mark, you invited Bob to come and look at that same webinar. Mark just looked at it first. Bob looked at it an hour later. Where's Bob inside of your matrix? He ended up down underneath Marla. That's the next open spot. This works like a typewriter, left to right, top to bottom. So Bob fits down underneath Marla. Bob doesn't know Marla, but that's okay. He's actually going to end up getting some spill from above as well, potentially from Marla. Jim beats him to it, though. Jim comes out, gets together with Jim and Mary. They have a little soiree. They do a little webinar of their own, and boom, 6 people come flooding into this matrix. Their matrices were full, started filling yours up. Mary just simply dropped some people under her. Bob invites a couple people to a webinar. They sign up. They spend their $40. They become associates. Some of the married people start doing the same thing, and before you know it, this matrix just starts going out of control. John's pitching in some. By the time you get to Bev and say, Bev, man, this thing's starting to explode. You got to come take a look at this. She watches a webinar. She spends the $40. She ends up on your second level. Second level's now full. Everybody continues to do the same thing, inviting people to webinars. They see the program. They like the program. They join. They spend the $40. They lock a spot in the matrix. Now, if you look at this, I've identified the 3 people that you personally invited into this business model with that little leaf coming off the side of their head. That's what that's supposed to be, by the way. That's a leaf. Mark, Bob, and Bev. That's only 3 people. Look at how full your matrix got. So your matrix fills from spill from above, spill from below, and from your own personal efforts. The best part is you get paid on all of it. Your first level, those 3 people on your first level, you only signed up one of them. You get paid on all 3 of them. Every single month that they pay their builder package, you make $5 on everyone on that first level. On the second and third level, you get paid $2 every single time those people pay their $40 every single month. Whether you introduced them to the social network or somebody else did, doesn't matter, you get paid. Okay? Your only requirement to earn on those first 3 levels is one of your friends or a stranger or someone you don't like. It doesn't matter. One of the people that you introduced the social network to elected to become an associate and pay that $40. Just one. And you can get paid all 3 levels inside of this 3x9 force matrix. That puts your earnings at $87. You're paying $40. You're making $87. You're making money. You're in the green. Now, those 27 can only have 3 on their front line. Where do those 81 people come from? Remember, it's spill from above you, spill from below you, and your own personal efforts continues to build this matrix. Your 5th level, you're now up to $735 a month with a full matrix through the first 5 levels. $735 a month. I love that number because that's what most people are looking for out of a business model like this. The vast majority of people, take any poll you want, they'll tell you, show me an easy path to making $500, $600, $700 a month, and I'll be happy. I've got a full-time job. I've got a part-time job. I don't need another one. I don't want to punch another clock. Show me something I can do on the fly. Show me something where I can sit down on my dime and do, send out an email here, a text there, drive people to a webinar. I can do that. I can find time to do that. I can do that in the middle of the night before after I put the kids to bed. Show me something to do on a very part-time basis where I can make $500, $600, $700 a month, and you got me. What's it cost? $40. $735 a month with just 5 levels in this matrix. Remember, we're going to 9 levels. 6th level changes a life. I don't care who you are. That's almost $2,200 a month on level 6. Level 7, you start changing other people's lives. That's an extra $6,500 a month, and I'm telling you, you don't have to work any harder. You're doing the same thing. You're inviting people to a webinar. There isn't a whole lot to take some pictures, make some money in e-commerce, in the matrix. It's simply invite people into this business model. People that your efforts are going to help fill this matrix, the people above you, potentially fill this matrix with you, so do the people below you. Every single one of them, when they introduce someone new, it fits in your matrix down below you. You get down to the 8th level, again, levels 2 through 8, $2 every single month. This is monthly now. Every single month those people pay their $40, you're getting paid $2. The 9th level goes up to $5. Every single associate on your 9th level, the company's paying you $5 for every single one of them. That's every single one of these levels added up together. That puts the total earnings potential in 3x9 Force Matrix at $118,000 a month. That's huge. And remember, this is its own income stream. This has nothing to do with taking pictures. You've got that income stream working for you as well. There's 2 other income streams, all based on advertising. We can talk about those down the road, but just know there's more to it than just this. We're trying to keep this simple for you today. Know that this matrix, your only personal requirement inside of this matrix is for you to personally have 3 people, 3 that have joined the social network and then decided to become an associate, and you qualify all 9 levels deep inside of this matrix. The reason we say act fast is because this is one of those programs that's very easy to understand. The mobile application is pretty darn exciting. Anybody that you explain it to, look, what if I took a picture of the computer your laptop that you just pulled out? You sit down to lunch with a friend and they have this really cool looking brand new laptop that they just bought. What if I could take a picture of that? Type into the picture, it's an HP. So I tag that picture. What if I took that picture, tagged that picture, hit search, and it told me the cheapest place to go buy that? Searched over 40,000 different retailers and gave me the cheapest place to buy that computer right now in real time. What if I could do that? And somebody that you ask that to, they're going to say, man, give me that app. I'll download that app right now. Give them your invite code, and they just joined you. They take a picture and do the same thing you're doing, you get paid. It's that simple. Are they spending money? Maybe not yet. They're just a free subscriber to our social space, and they're using the IT app. Easiest thing in the world to grow. That kind of technology is what's going to make this social network grow so fast and make this matrix grow so fast. What you want to do is position yourself now. Before the social network launches, before the IT app comes to market, you want to position yourself high up inside of this matrix. Look for spill from above you. You don't want to be way down at the bottom of this matrix. You want to be at the top. And it's too easy to do. You want to sign up now and then sign up everybody you know. And you want to do that today. You want to sign up today and you want to start inviting people to look at this information today. This isn't one of those programs that takes a lot of analysis. All you have to do is sign up. Go to leafit.biz/your friend's username. The person that invited you here today, they've got a username. Some people call it an invite code. If they haven't given it to you yet, text them right now and ask them for it. Say, I need your username. I'm signing up into Leafit. I need your username. Go to leafit.biz/their username. You can't get into the system without a username. Okay? Get that username and go sign in. You're in as a free affiliate first. Okay? You don't have to spend a dime. You can get in as a free affiliate right now today. Okay? You're in there for free. The company's going to give you $200 in free advertising to promote a website or a product that you might have inside of our advertising platform. Okay? Go in and poke around. Check out the back office. See how it looks. See how it works. Get a little more information. When you're ready, go down to step 3 and spend that $40. Pull out your credit card, your debit card, spend the $40, lock yourself a spot in that matrix. That's the most important part. You're not locked into the matrix until you spend that $40. You got to buy your builder package to lock your spot in that matrix. When you do, you're ready to start sharing. And here's the best part of what we're doing today. When this webinar is over, about an hour from now, you're going to get an email from us. Okay, that email is going to have this webinar that we just did. Okay, you're going to be able to take your username and shoot an email out to your friends. So you want to go to this webinar. You need to watch this right now today. This is time sensitive. You need to watch this right now today. I'm sending this out to 10 people. The ones that respond to it the first are going to benefit the most. Okay, you want to go watch this right now. Give them your username. Give them the link to go watch this webinar, and let them see it for themselves. They can take that email and pass it off to their friends, who can pass it off to their friends. This thing grows virally. You want to be in this now. You want to be in it fast before somebody else grabs the people that you know and puts them in before you do. It is one of those races. This is a foot race. This is that part where you have an opportunity to get into that inner circle. Be one of the first, go into action, make the most. It's that simple. That's how this business model works. But this is moving very, very quickly, and you want to be at the top end of this. So go to leafit.biz/your username, your friend's username, create your own username, spend the $40, and start sharing that link with your friends. Mike, I'll bring you back online. You usually have all the questions answered, but if there's something out there you want to share with the rest of us, wow, looks like we got quite a few questions.
Yes, Arthur asked, how does everyone get paid if multiple people has the same person as a friend? As Mike said, first come, first serve.
Well, now, this is pretty neat, you guys. You can still make money when one of your friends buys from a picture that you posted, okay? Because that's going to go viral anywhere. It doesn't matter who signed that person up into Leaf. If anyone sees a picture that you've posted and buys from that picture, you get paid. Okay, if they share that picture with their friends and one of their friends buys from that picture, you get paid. But the boat that you don't want to miss, that friend of yours, okay, you want to be the one that introduces them to the business model, because that's what opens up your ability to make money when they take a picture. If someone else signs them up into the social network, okay, as a free subscriber, you're not going to get paid when your friend takes a picture. That other person is. That's the act now fact. That's the button you want to push right now and get started today. Reach out to your friends and say, look, this is one of those programs that down the road has the potential of making us a ton of money, okay? But let's do it now. Let's do it right. Let's do it now. I need you to join today. I need you to join right now. Don't ask any questions. It's free. Sign up. Go to leafit.biz/my username and log into this new social network. I'll explain the rest later. Okay? You want to be the one that gets your friend into this business model before one of your other friends gets them in to this business model. Leafit.biz is going to get them there. There's no sharing friends in this particular case. If you want to be the one that benefits from all the pictures they're going to take and their friends 9 levels deep of all those friends taking pictures, you need to act today. You need to act right now, and you need to get the people that you know that would go blow this up. Those Facebookers that are on Facebook all the time, those are the people you're chasing right now. Anybody that understands Facebook falls in love with this the first time they see it. You're telling me I can have an open doorway between Leaf and Facebook, and everything I do inside of Leaf I can transport into Facebook and everybody sees my posts? And all of my information from Facebook flows right into my Leafit account. I love that. And now when I take a picture and someone buys from a picture I take, I get paid. For most people, that's enough. For $40, it gets bigger. But you want to be the one that gets your friend signed up into this social network with your user code, not your other friend's user code, with your user code. Act fast, act now. Right, Mike?
Simple answer, George. They're branded to you for life. You get them first, they're yours. That's my 3-second answer. Mike gave you the War and Peace version, but simple way. First,
I like War and Peace.
Yes. So they're branded to you for life. You get them in first, they're yours. I get them in first, they're mine. And so, but everyone can still share money, but you want to be the first. It's that simple. First come, first serve, first earn. So I saw another question, I thought, by George. Yes. Arthur asked a question. What if you don't know the brand name of the product? Will the app identify it for you?
Okay, do that again, Mike. I was doing one of those things where I was reading some of these questions and you were talking and I'm not even listening. My wife hates it when I do that. I know you do too. Do that one again, Mike. I'm sorry.
Arthur asked a question. What if you don't know the name of the product that the picture is about? Will the app identify it for you?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, there is going to be image recognition tied in here. The beta test product that comes out will all be about the tagging. So you don't want to just take a picture of a brand new Dodge truck and say truck. Okay, you're going to want to come in and say, hey, that's the Dodge, Dodge Ram 2500 or whatever it is, okay? So you will want to identify it, especially in the beginning stages, as best you can, or it may not find it, okay? Really depends on a couple of different components that are still being developed, but the better you tag your picture, the more clear it's going to be for the IT app to go out and find it and bring it back to you. So down the road, as our database grows bigger and bigger and image recognition gets stronger and stronger, but eventually you're going to be able to take a picture of something and you're not even going to have to tell it what it is. You're just going to be able to say search, and just off that image alone, there's going to be so many images taken of that same item that it will be able to find it. But that's down the road. Initially, short term, describe it as
more
best
information is better, yes.
Yeah, more is.
You always want to do more is better. Andrew wants to know, He's how to where was his first question? Will we get an email of this overview? As he's got 3 friends who are asking him what he's doing. I thought that was a really cool question because of the answer you're going to
The
get.
answer is, yeah, the answer, I'll repeat it because it's worth repeating. I know Mike hates it when I do that as well, but I will tell you, you're about ready to get an email. The email will have this webinar in it. Take this webinar and send it to your friends and say, man, this is what I'm spending the next 6 months to a year building because it's going to be huge. We weren't in Mark Zuckerberg's dorm room when he was developing Facebook. And you know what? Everybody was laughing at Mark Zuckerberg. They were like, MySpace already has this, man. What are you doing? They laughed at him. Some people are laughing at us. All I can tell you is this is huge. You talk to anybody in the know about this, about social space or about e-commerce, and they look at what we're doing and they're like, man, you guys are going to knock this out of the park. So simply take this webinar, share it with your friends and say, this is where I'm at, this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm focused. Come join me. We're going to go blow this up. We're going to get rich off this program. This makes it that easy. If you don't get the webinar, okay, if by chance there's a problem and it goes into your spam file or you can't find it, simply go to Google. Do a Google search and type in Leafit Business Overview 2/28/14, and you'll find this webinar. Okay, it'll be there in about an hour. So you have access to this webinar. Use it, share it with your friends, and it is an act now deal. I think Mike said it best. The short version, you need to sign people up before somebody else does. So there you go. Mike, what else?
I'm not sure why you haven't. Maybe I'm going in something we maybe didn't want to get into, but right now we have a promotion going on, Andrew. So those bringing in people right now could be very advantageous to you.
Mike, I have absolutely no problem talking about that, even for the brand new people that are on this call for the very first time. Absolutely. We're right in the middle of a promotional, and I don't want to give you a full disclosure on it. I'll just tell you that we're giving away $4,500 to top performers in the month of March. We're right in the middle of the first contest period. It runs from February 25th to March 9th.
And guys, it's not really just top performers, but everyone who brings in one person has a chance of winning.
Exactly. The top performer does get the lion's share. The top performer during that first period gets $1,000. $1,000. Okay. Be the one that brings in more people. Paid associates, the ones that have paid the $40, bring more in during that time period than anybody else. You got $1,000. Now, if you only have one friend that joined you as an associate, your name goes in the hat once. If you have 2 or 3 or 5, then you have 2 or 3 or 5 times that your name goes in the hat. We're pulling one winner out on March 10th, and that one winner is going to win $500.
So yeah.
Now we're going to do that 2 more times in the month of March. Okay, 2 more times. So that's a total of $4,500 that the company is giving away to top performers and to one lucky winner 3 different times. Even if you only have one friend come join you as an associate, you can still win some money inside of this promotion. So that is worth mentioning, Mike. I'm glad you brought it up, and I'm glad to hear you're feeling better too. By the way,
you can tell by that cough, right?
I can tell by that cough. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's we're at the hour 40 mark, so our 40-minute mark. So thanks for coming, everyone, and we'll have another one Sunday afternoon, 4 p.m. Eastern. So invite someone to come and get their questions answered.
Perfect. Thanks, you guys, for joining us. We'll be back online live, and that's the other part. Let somebody watch the recorded video, but if they want to come in and ask their own questions, invite them back to our next live webinar. That'll be Sunday at 4 o'clock Eastern. Then on Monday, we're back at 2 and 9 Eastern, 2 p.m., 9 p.m. Eastern on Monday. Same thing on Wednesday, 2 and 9 p.m. Eastern. And then, of course, on Fridays, like today, we do this at 2 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern time as well. So invite them back to a live webinar. Go do a Google search on Leafit Business Overview. They can watch a webinar there or use the link that we're going to send you in the email in the next hour. So thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys on another live webinar soon.